Disclaimer, I apologise in advance for mispronouncing Kharé and the many times I get it wrong. For the entire chapter, I pronounced the city of Kharé as Car. Though after everything, I tweeted the lovely people at Inkle for the right pronunciation and realised that I've got the name of this city wrong in about 9% of my recordings. So let's just pretend this city is called Car. Thank you. Hey guys, this is DarkLordCookie from the Realm Gaming Co. UK and welcome back to Steve Jackson's Sorcery. Now, we've just completed part 1, the Shamutanti Hills, pretty much where I saved the daughter of the village of, I think, what was it, Terrapani, I believe it was, killed a manticore, and I pretty much completed the adventure. And the adventure told me that I did okay. I had no useful friendships, but I got a key to the city where I want to go. I'm going to enter a cloud name though, because what you can do is that the game carries on from one chapter to the other. So spellcasting, B-I-Z-I-M-I. So this will carry on from my story. Found one save adventure, which is me. So what we've done, so we've got about 8 gold, no rations. We have made no useful friendships, but we have got a key to the city of where we want to go. So that is okay, I suppose. But yeah, yeah. So it's like playing The Walking Dead, the Telltale games, where it kind of gives you an overview of how well you've done. This doesn't feel like I haven't done that well, to be fair, but we're gonna go for it. Let's do it. Part 2. Let's do it. The crown of kings has been stolen by the Archmage and taken across the backlands to Manpang. You have been sent to get it back. Should you fail, the whole of Kakabad will surely fall. Which is not what we want. We don't want it to fall. This is why we do this. From the outpost settlement in Alaland, you cross the Shamutanti Hills. Along the way, you survived a meeting with the witch Eliana, narrowly escaped being eaten by cannibals, and fought and killed the dreaded manticore. You faced starvation and disease, which I have. I've done so well to do this. To survive, you have used your blade often. You've deceived, charmed, and tricked your way through. Your spirit guide changed as you change, becoming a dolphin. But now all of that seems like a distant memory, for you are approaching Kar, the city port of traps. Founded on the ford of the Jabaji River, Kar was once a camp for the pirates who ambushed the merchants sailing from Lake Lumley? From Lake Lumley to the sea. But the camp grew, it became a village, the village became a town, and now Kar is a magnet for ne'er-do-wells and thieves, ruled over by a council of villains. Let the city do its worst. It is a place of treachery and traps. You'll have to constantly be on your guard as you cross. Your goal is the North Gate, the only entrance to the backlands and the next stage of your journey. Your quest is to succeed. You must enter the city port of traps and make it out alive. But I've got a key to the South Gate, so we could probably do this. I have survived so much worse until this point, so I think we're good. So yeah. It's nice that it carries on from my own previous quest. I quite like that. So I've got the key. Southgate is right there. So let us in. So this is my character. I'm back to full health because of the last previous quest. The guy's a dolphin, but I can't call him at all. I've got a little more spells, items. So the only key I've got is the gate key, which is really cool. It's giving me to buy the Svin Chief weapons, longsword +2. So I think the first campaign I didn't do too well, let's just say, but let's click on him. Twilight already, the city of Kar has loomed large on the horizon all day, but has been slow to reach. The path tracing great loops back and forth for a deep and narrow pass. Walk on, why not? You've not seen a living soul since you left the Svin, so you are naturally cautious when you round a bend in the path and see a beggar, crouched low against a rock, muttering to himself. Now, I've been told not to trust people, but I'm not sure if you trust people outside the city or inside the city. You stop out of sight behind an outcrop, but the beggar does not look like much of a threat. I'm going to wait and watch him. You watch in silence. The beggar is an unfortunate soul. His head twitches from one side to the other every few minutes, and he mutters and murmurs to himself, "The hiding in the rocks, sir. Hiding in the rocks." I'm going to talk to him. You call a greeting and stride over, and he leaps to his feet, drawing a short stick from inside his cloak. "Who goes there?" he demands. "What's your business in Kar?" Car. I'll pronounce it as car. That sounds like not care. car. Say car. Let's do it. Greetings, old man. Greetings. Enough of your greetings, the beggar spits back. I ask you a question. Who are you and where are you headed? I am a traveller. The man pokes his stick at you. A traveller? Travelling where? The Backlands. The Backlands? He looks quite surprised. And what is in the Backlands? He prods harder. Answer me or you will face the consequences. What consequences? Better you don't find out, he replies darkly. I'm the city guard. No one enters Kharé except through me. And then, despite his age and clear ill health, he comes at you waving his stick. Right, so I won't fight him. If he's old man, I'm not going to fight him. I won't fight you, you are unarmed. He waves his stick close to your face, jamming a few times, but you push the point aside with one hand. Alright then, he declares, we'll settle this fairly. He tosses the stick to one side and raises his fists. The knuckles are blackened with scabs. I still won't fight him. I'm not going to fight him. Oh, the beggar! Oh, the beggar hits me. I still won't fight you, reply immediately. The beggar makes a short brain noise like a laugh and laps you on the nose. It is surprisingly painful and he's running for another swing. If I step away, will he hit me again? You step back, and with that, the fight seems to drain from him. He sits down again, suddenly sad. Very well, he moans. You're right. I suppose I can't defend the city on my own. You're very brave. You tell him kindly. Am I? He looking up. I don't feel brave. I'm still alive. Does that make me a coward? He shivers. You don't have any food, do you? He asks sadly. No, I don't. Honestly, don't. The man sighs and shakes his head. No matter then. There's plenty of meat on a grass bowl if you know how to nibble them. Come with me. I want a traveller. Come with me. You take pity on the man. Come with me. I'm going into Kharé. The soldier considers your offer for a moment. You sure? I know the word for the wall, but they will not want to let me through the gate. Sounds like we can help each other. He clambers slowly to his feet. A gleam of hope has entered the poor man's eyes. Very well then, stranger, a trade. Right, so I have got the soldier with me who owes me 2 stamina points. The beggar walks a few strides ahead, the ghost of a military pace in his step. What's your name? Captain Thomas the 4th Legion, responsible for the southern perimeter. He knocks his bony heels together at your service. What are you doing here, soldier? We were set out to investigate sightings, a whole legion of us back when the council felt bold, but then they locked the gate and wouldn't let us back. Where's your legion now? He won't answer, just shakes his head and points sharply downwards. The path winds through gorse and thick grass. Kharé squats in a basin in the hills like a stagnant, festering pool. You turn one corner, then another, and then the stone walls of the city are looming over you. Well, but locked the gate. I've got the keys to the gate. The walls weren't built to keep anything out, Thomas says. They're built to keep people in. Kharé is a gigantic trap itself. Why? No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Go back. New. Rewind. I'm like, why? Why, you ask? Are the people inside not happy? Would you be happy ruled by pirates and thieves? He points. Cast your eyes up. You can see them. Archers facing in both directions. You can scramble up the slope to the right to get a better view of the wall. Let's look at the wall. You scramble up the slope for a better view of the wall, well, leaving Thomas below. It seems your new friend was right. Standing atop the huge stone blocks is a guy with a long bow slung across his shoulders. Watch the archer. You keep watching. The guard above the gate looks his way and that, but doesn't shift from his position. Goes past. I mean no harm. I got a key. I can walk in this gate. I can walk in. There is nothing else for it. You put up a hand and call out. The archer lifts a hand to his shield, his eyes against the sun. Who goes there? He bellows. Friend or foe? Let Thomas answer. Is very good. You wait, and Thomas cries back, Friend! And a watchword is Cantapani. The guard pauses for a moment and lowers his bow. Approach. Thomas turns to you and smiles at you. Right, so even though I have the key, I still got in anyway. It kind of works quite now. The south gate stands before you. It is as tall men and would be broad enough to ride 3 horses through if it were open, but instead it's locked and there's no other way to the city. Luckily, of course, you have the key. I'm going to unlock the gate with the key. You quickly remove the Sphinx chief key from your pack and slip it into the lock. The tumblers click as the key turns. Thomas hand backs. Good work, but do you think it's safe to go through? I'm sure it is. You reply confidently. Thomas considers that for a moment, then nods. Well, no matter. I'm a Karian guard, not a criminal. I'm not afraid. And with that, he slips through the door and dashes away. You hear nothing for a moment, then the sound of shouting voices and feet rushing away, going after. Slipping inside, you find the yard deserted. The old soldier has cleared it out for you. You push the great gate closed, key still in the lock. Whoever the next ruffian to visit Kar may be, he'll be grateful for your little gift. Right, I left the key in the lock. I kind of wish I didn't, but okay, whatever. Take the key with me. You pause just inside the shadow of the gate. To your left is a low stone building with metal bars for windows. Oh, I'm going to duck behind the building. You hurry over to the wall of the building and crouch down, a heartbeat before two soldiers come round the corner. The building means you're covered, but if they spot you, you have nowhere to run. Perhaps using magic might give you an advantage. I'm going to wait and watch this. You watch the soldiers stride up to the gate. The guards slide open a small panel set into the door and look through for a moment. Then they snap it shut and march away. You straighten up and hear a noise through the barred window of the stone building. A sneeze? Look through the window. The building won't be useful. It might be a storehouse or better yet an armory. Standing on tiptoes, you peer in between the bars. Not a storehouse then. The building is quite bare except for a wooden bench on which an old man is sitting. Attracts his attention. You wave at the window, but the old man doesn't look up. He seems to be staring very determinedly at the bench, or perhaps he's asleep where he sits. And try the door. You go over to the door of the building. The key is still inside the lock. Right, let's do it. You turn the key and unlock the door. Right, so let's go into this low building then. Oh, that's really nice actually. The small room is dark, lit only by the narrow barred window. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the gloom, so you don't notice that the door, which must be heavily weighted, has swung shut, until you hear it lock behind you. The old man who is watching sniggers with contemptuous glee. I'm locked in here with him, am I? Yes, I am. Greet him. You step towards the shadowy bench. Greetings, old man. He ignores you. He is concentrating hard on something on the ground just in front of him, a collection of small stones scattered as though for fortune-telling. After a moment, he gathers them up and tosses them again. You notice that his other hand is missing completely. The left sleeve of his tunic has limp by his side. Look at his stones. You step over to peer at his stones, but he snatches them up quickly into his palm. If you want to play, he says defensively, then you have to bet. Play what? Why, the man replies with a shot-like grin. Swindlestones, of course. Swindlestones? You ask, intrigued. Stranger in town, don't know how to play, better and better. He shows you one of his stones. It is a strange 4-value die. Sit. He pats the bench beside him with the one hand. Play, we can talk while I beat you. You have to teach me the rules. My lucky day, he grins with one remaining tooth. It's easy. We each roll our dice in secret, but we bet on what we rolled in total. If you call if the other player has bid too high, the loser gives away a die. You go to the bench intrigued. So this is like liar's dice almost. The old man drops 4 dice into your palm and sweeps away a patch of dust onto the bench for you to play. I'll go first, he says, waving his hand, show you how it's done. Okay, so if it's a 4, the game is simple. We roll and bet what comes up. So for instance, I might start and bet that between us, we've rolled at least, was it 2 3s, 2 4s? But we don't know what's on the table, so I'm guessing, right, so I haven't rolled a 4. So make a bet on the combined dice held by you and the old man. So 2, 4, 6. So okay, I've got 6. So I've got, let's see, bid 3 ones. But we don't know what's on the table, so I'm guessing 3 ones. If you believe my bid is too high, you call, and we check. Otherwise, you keep bidding higher and higher. Then my own bid must be higher again. Okay, so bid 4 ones. And now I think you have bid too high, so let's see who wins. Reveal dice. Right, okay, only 3 ones, the old man wins the rounds. Okay, so I've lost a dice there, which is really annoying. So I've got 3 dices, okay. So I rolled, that's rubbish. I rolled 1 1. There's how things is rolled. Okay. So I'd say 2 4s, because I've got a 4. You might have a 4 as well. But it doesn't matter anymore. I used to be someone, but these days I ain't. Can I call him? I don't think he's got 3. Ah, he doesn't. Yes, yeah, he has 2. Okay, that was completely lucky on my part. Roll dice again. So we don't know without even. Even. So what you got? I'll start with 1 5. I've got 1 5. Oh, 2 4s. What's 5s, 2 4s? I got 4. Here's a bit 3 4s. Does he have 3? I've got 1. I doubt he's got 2. Ah, there are 3 4s. I need your dice. God, this is terrible. Okay, 1 1. Okay. I'm gonna call him. Wow, I am terrible. Roll dice. I got 1 dice left. I could win this back. Okay, 3. Okay, so I got 1 3. 2 3s. I've got 1 2 4. So he's got. No, he can't have that because if he has 2. No, I say no. He hasn't got it. Ah, yes. Roll dice again. Give it here. Roll dice again. Oh, this is bad. 1 1. He has 1 2. 1 3. Okay, so that means so if he is bidding, he's bidding 4. He has a 4. So no, I'm gonna call him. I'm calling that. There's no way he can have 2 3s. So he must. No, yeah, there's 1 around his mind. The man curses and flicks one of his dice onto the floor. Right, 4. How about 1 2? How about 1 4? No, no. That's cool because I've got a 4. I've got a 4. That's a lie. Yeah. Woo! He's lies nice almost. I win, don't I? The old man going up the dice. I went easier on you, of course. Rematch? Thanks for the game. Oh, that's fine. The pleasure was mine, the old man says bitterly, putting his dice back to his pocket. He leans back against the stonework and hums quietly to himself. Okay, so... can I talk to the man again? Tell me how I can escape this place. You turn to face the old man. Oh, it's simple enough, he replies. In a day or 2, the guards will let you out. Once they decide you're an enemy, they'll just take a while to consult one of the mages. And if I don't want to wait, the old man shrugs. Then you cast a spell to get the door open. If you are a sorcerer, aren't you? I hope I haven't got locked in up with a normal. We stand on the bench once more. Right, let's try to escape. Let's actually escape this. Goes to the door, locked of course from the outside. Cast a spell. What spell was it? No, I forgot the spell. Unless, was it D? Spellcasting. D O P. Cast. Swing again. You aim the spell of opening towards the door and slowly, quietly let it go. The lock's rusted tumblers click over a response. Very good, very good. The old man chuckles. I'm going to check outside first. You check outside, the yard is empty. While you have been locked up, the sun has sank below the wall. You should be able to walk right out of here under the cover of darkness. The old man is less cautious. He is up and out of the door like lightning. Leave the prison. So I spent an entire episode in this bloody prison. The old man is spry despite his age and is quickly far ahead of you. You seem to be forever rescuing old men, first from the tree outside Kansapati and now from prison. So, let's go straight on through to the other side. At the end of the yard, the road splits. Looking left, you see the guard lined up in rows running drills. Best not to head that way. To the right, the road leads towards the buildings of Kharé. You can just see the old man disappearing off in this direction. Okay, so go right. Okay. Oh, it's not telling me to go right. Go right. Let's head away from there. Night is falling. Luckily, by the roadside is a small inn, which will make a perfect place to stay before you lose yourself in the winding streets of Kharé. Alternatively, you can walk to the fields to the right and sleep out under the stars. From somewhere nearby, you hear a low, baying howl. Try the inn. It's a dog somewhere. I'm gonna sleep in the inn. The inn is here. Actually, this is about Ashy. Ooh. A sign outside the inn proclaims it's the Crooked Finger. I enter. You go inside and find an empty bar. The bartender is snoozing at the counter. Clearly, trade is bad. As I approach the bar. The bartender wakes with a snort as you approach. Greetings, traveller, he yawns. You'll be looking for directions somewhere else, I suppose? I wish to take a room. No trouble, the innkeeper. Whoa! 7 gold pieces. Do you play Swindlestones? The innkeeper narrowed his eyes. If you can think you can cheat me out of my gold, you got the wrong idea. Not true. A fair game. Not true. He clearly doesn't trust you, but he nods. All right. He sweeps a space on the bar top. He rubs his hand. What's the stake? Bet the cost of the room. Yeah. Oh, this is where it comes in. The innkeeper grins and rubs his hands together. Sounds like my kind of game. The innkeeper counts out 5 days and waves at you to bid. That's terrible. Actually, that's actually right. So I'm gonna say I have 1-1. Well. Oh, does he have 3? Okay, so I got 2. So he definitely might have 1. So I'm gonna say. Ah, this is bad. I know for a fact. I'm gonna say bid for 1s. Oh, what that does mean? Does he have? I've got 2, but he can't have 3. Does he have? He might. Actually, I'm going to call him on this. I've got 2. No, he's got loads. Holy crap! He's got 6. Oh, this is bad. I should have. Never mind. Right, what have I got now? 2 1s. You okay? Well, you're right. So yes, I am. I'm going to say 2 3s. Be sure to visit the festival. 4 1s. I got 4 1s. I to that. Oh, okay. He's calling me. Reveal dice. I got 2. Ah, no. This is so bad. He's got 5 dice. This is literally impossible. All right, 4s. Okay, I'm gonna say 1. Let's go say 1 2. I'll bid a 2. It's a slow note. Okay, I've got 1. So I can say 3 3s. Welcome to the lower car, the poor end of the poor seaport. The people around here can afford to drink or gamble. I think it's 4 in total. Thanks for the advice. Okay. So I've got 2. So what does he have? Oh no! Man, nice. I'm terrible at this. Maybe. Yeah, cool. 2 2s. Okay, I've got 1, but I don't believe that. How has he got 5? How is there 5 altogether? Oh no, this is bad. And lead at 1 1. I've lost this game to the bartender. I'm gonna say there are 2 4s out there. Oh, because I haven't got it. Oh, he might not have any 4s. This is bad. Nope, and I've lost. And yeah. What another... Yeah, a rematch. Let's do this again. He goes, what should we bet this time? Bet the cost of the room. I'm not paying... Actually, oh, I can't... No, I can't do this. No, I'm doing to bet again. Rewind. I wish to take a room. I'm just going to say... Okay, I'm going to haggle him down. Okay, I'm just going to pay him 7 gold. Put it into the counter, and I'm just going to go upstairs. I'm going to end it like this. That's it. I'm not playing any more Swindlestones. I am really bad at Swindlestones. There are no rats on the floor, and a linen seems to be around. Right, so just go to the room. Hopefully, can I rest? You settle down, settle to sleep. Okay. You settle quickly onto the straw mattress. The sounds of the city drift to you on the night air. Shouts and screams and the occasional distant howl. You doze fitfully. Your dreams, when they come, are of the wall, like a towering monster drenched in moss and slime. The gate, it's wide open more. As you reach, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and skewers the old beggar man, lifting from flaying into the air. Meanwhile, the one-armed prisoner throws the knuckles of his missing hand into the bench over and over, endlessly, calling endlessly to himself. And it is as though as you can see the crowd sitting in the dust on the far side of the North Gate, so close and yet out of reach. Right, I'm going to end it there. So, I'm going to title this episode, I'm really bad at Swindlestones. I am terrible at that game, but no, it's nice that it's changed, got the form a little bit. It's giving me little mini games, but I need to properly learn how to play it. But yeah, guys, this has been DarkLordCookie with the Realm Gamer UK. Wow, that's set up really fastly. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to visit the Realm website just for more information, and also check our YouTube page for more content created by other members of the Realm as well. But until next time, I'll see you again shortly. Goodbye.